as you can see, the build has been successful, and Travis has actually pinged the remote build server along with the name of the branch, which in this case is Canary. So this is how we have implemented point number two. Continues from the previous continuing from the previous step. As you can see that this is the URL which Travis pings, which Travis hits, and a build of the name of the branch that is passed as a parameter gets initiated on the remote machine. So to test this, we will log into the DigitalOcean droplet. So there are currently, as you can see, that there are no these VMs that have been created. So we'll try and access the URL and see that the Docker containers will get created once this URL is accessed. So we again run our Docker yes command on the droplet, and as you can see, the Flask app master 0 and Flask app master 1, which are the two containers of the master branch, have been initiated on the remote server. Similarly, we can also build the Canary branch, and once again, when we run docker ps, we will see a new container called as Flask app Canary, which gets created on the remote VM. So this is step number 2. To demonstrate step number 3, we have configured a URL in the Python application called as /new. This feature can be toggled using a feature flag called as new_feature. This URL is exposed when the flag is set, and when the flag is unset, the page gets redirected to a 404 error handler page, which says that no such URL is actually present. So we will try and demo that. So this is the application that we'll hit. So as I described that, we'll just fetch images and start displaying it on the browser. So that's how basically whenever you refresh, the load gets distributed among the Docker instances, and image is fetched. So as I said, currently the new feature flag is not set. So when we try to access that URL, we get the message saying that no such URL exists. So now we will set this flag. So now when we try and access the URL, it should actually be accessible, and as you can see that the message which gets displayed is this is the new feature. So this is how we can toggle the new feature. And so currently I just deleted the flag new feature again, and then we'll again see that the request gets redirected to the error handler. And this is how we have implemented point number 3. To demonstrate points 4 and 5, we have created a monitoring script which checks the memory and CPU usages of the specific containers. We have set a threshold of 50%, which means that if the CPU usage or the memory usage of a particular container exceeds the 50% threshold limit, then an alert in the way of an email is sent to the pre-configured user. In point 5, we will actually simulate the increased memory usage to be an error condition, and accordingly we'll raise an alert, and we'll stop redirecting requests to that particular canary build if the memory usage increases. To simulate the increase in the memory consumption, we have used a feature flag called as siege feature, which when turned on runs a process which raises the CPU usage of the canary container, thus simulating that there has been some error on the canary build. And then we can see that the requests are not redirected to the canary build anymore, but only the stable builds serve the remaining requests. So this is how we've implemented point 4 and 5. Now I will just demonstrate the load balancing part of the milestone. So for load balancing, we have implemented a load balancer which routes request to all the servers which are online. By default, we have two master builds and one canary build deployed at a point in time. So we have a specific a page which shows that this is the production build, or this is the canary build. So right now I have three instances which are running, out of which one is the canary build and two other master builds. So as we can see, we will access one particular URL and the requests will get redirected to all the three instances. So as you can see that this is the canary build, and the other two would be the master builds. So as you can see, both of them were the master builds, and when I try and access this URL once again, it just says that it comes from the canary build. So this is how we have implemented the load balancing portion of the milestone.